Good day, wizards, and welcome to today's lesson. Wizards, in this lesson, you will discover that some plants and animals that lived long ago are preserved as fossils in sedimentary rock, and that many of these fossils are in South Africa. You will learn about different types of fossils and how they form and what they tell about life long ago. Beginning with fossils in rock. Fossils are signs of remains of ancient plants and animals that lived millions of years ago. Fossils are preserved in some layers of sedimentary rocks. Fossils are a record of the history of life on Earth. Millions of years ago, the Earth was very different from what it is like now. There are many kinds of plants and animals that we do not find today. Fossils are important because they tell us about plants and animals that lived millions of years ago. Many fossils are of plants and animals that do not live today. We say these organisms existed because of their fossil remains. Now looking at how fossils form. Fossils are only formed in sedimentary rocks, in layers of sedimentary rock. The youngest rock is always at the top, and the oldest rock is always at the bottom. This means that fossils in the lower layers lived on Earth before fossils in the higher and upper layers. For example, from the position of their fossils in the rock, scientists know that there were reptiles on Earth before mammals, and plants with cones before flowering plants. All of these organisms lived on Earth long before the first humans. Now looking at types of fossils. Wizards, there are two main types of fossils. There are body fossils and trace fossils. Let's begin with body fossils. Body fossils are the actual preserved body parts of a plant or an animal. They form from hard parts of plants and animals, such as bones, teeth, shells, leaves, stems, and seeds. The soft body parts, such as muscles and skin, rot away or are eaten by other animals. Body fossils tell us about the plant's or animal's body structure. Let's also continue to look at trace fossils. Trace fossils are preserved signs of animals. They are not remains of a plant or an animal body. Fossil footprints, nests, eggs, burrows, and droppings are trace fossils. Trace fossils gives us information about how the animal lived. For example, fossil droppings can tell us what the animal ate. Trace fossils of footprints can tell us if the animal walked on 2 or 4 legs. Some types of trace fossils often tell us that the body fossils could be nearby.